start by setting up 5 sterile 60 milliliter syringes, 2 30-inch IV extensions, 2 18-gauge needles, and 2 21-gauge needles. The bag of fluid I'm using is the second time I'm using it, so I have a little clip on the top to try to push the fluid down towards the end. I unwrap all of the supplies except for the 2 needles, which are just spares in case I drop or otherwise contaminate the needles that I'll be using. Oh yeah, and I also need a cup to hold the syringe. I use the 18-gauge needle to fill the 5 syringes, and I make sure that there's no air bubbles inside. Then I assemble 2 of the IV extension lines, which I've found to be just the right length. I connect that to one of the filled syringes, and I put a 21-gauge needle on the other end, and then I use the cup to help push the fluids out, to push the bubbles out and get the fluids to the end of the needle. I found that using a cup adds just a tiny bit of pressure to the end of the syringe so it doesn't kind of pull air back in once I stop pushing the plunger. Once it's all ready to go, I'll be honest, I stop here and I pray. I pray that it goes well because it's hard on Luna and it's hard on me, but when I pray it seems to go a little bit better. Then it's time to get the dog. I string her up in her little air jail sling and she knows what's coming, so she squirms a little bit, but the 21-gauge needle does make a big difference over the bigger 18-gauge needle. Once I've got the needle in place, then it's just a matter of pushing the syringes, pushing the fluids. So I go through all 5 of the syringes and then I stop and I refill whatever other syringes can be filled. So in this case, there were only 2 other syringes could be filled by what was left over in the bag. So now the whole process takes about 15-ish minutes. It's not too bad at this point.